7 scientifically proven indications that tell how long you'll live after 70. Old age and the elderly. Are you curious about your actual remaining time? After the age of 70, each year becomes increasingly valuable. In actuality, your body is already communicating with you about your potential lifespan. While some people in their 70s continue to feel vibrant, strong, and energetic, others begin to slow down as they cope with health issues and exhaustion. What's the difference? It frequently appears in a few important indicators. Subtle yet potent clues that can help you predict the future. We'll discuss 7 indicators in this video that can indicate how long you might live over the age of 70. These are based on actual patterns that scientists and medical professionals have seen in people who have long, healthy lives. They're neither conjectures nor myths. You will know exactly what to look for in your own body and lifestyle by the end of this film. And more significantly, you will know how to increase your chances of staying healthy and living a longer life. You can be missing minor details that could have a significant effect on your future. So pay attention to the very end. Once you are aware of these indicators, you will know exactly where you are and what adjustments you may need to make in order to live longer. Let's get going now. First, sign. 1. Tumor sewer. 1. Soren. How fast do you walk? Your food, medical records, or even your DNA don't conceal one of the most powerful predictors of your life expectancy after the age of 70. Your walking speed is much more straightforward. According to studies, those who walk steadily and briskly into their 70s and beyond typically live longer than those who drastically slow down. This is due to the fact that walking pace is strongly related to cardiovascular health, muscle strength, general health, and even brain health. Consider 2 individuals, Joe and Frank, who are both 75 years of age. Joe walks every morning, moves at a steady speed, and has no trouble ascending stairs or crossing the street. He moves with confidence, balance, and fluidity. In contrast, Frank used to be quite active but has slowed down considerably in recent years. He takes numerous breaks, finds it difficult to keep up with others, and occasionally feels unstable on his feet. Frank's decreasing speed may indicate that his health is worsening, but Joe's pace indicates that his body is still operating normally. It's not just aging that makes a slow, shaky walk. It may indicate underlying problems such as circulatory problems, muscle weakness, or even an early stage of neurological deterioration. Your entire resilience deteriorates when your legs, which serve as your foundation, begin to fail. The good news? You can increase your walking speed. You stay stronger the more you walk. Don't disregard your slowing down if you've seen it. Begin by taking small steps to increase your strength, such as walking more, lifting low weights, or performing easy leg exercises. Because ultimately, how quickly you go through life might actually tell you a lot about how long you'll continue to move. Thus, be mindful of your pace. It may be the easiest approach to monitor your longevity. Your grip strength is the second sign. It may surprise you to learn how strongly you shake hands, more than you realize about your future. According to research, one of the most obvious markers of general vitality in older persons is grip strength. A steady, solid grip indicates a healthy nervous system, strong muscles, and enough circulation. Conversely, a weak or deteriorating grip may indicate weakness, muscle loss, or even an increased risk of health issues. Consider Robert, a 78-year-old guy who always took great satisfaction in shaking hands firmly. He maintained an active lifestyle, lifted light weights, and never had any problems carrying groceries or opening jars. Walter, who is also 78, began to notice that even seemingly easy actions, like gripping a hefty bag or twisting off a bottle's lid, felt more difficult than they used to. He thought it was simply age, but he was unaware that his deteriorating grip strength was an indication of muscle atrophy, which might shorten his life expectancy and increase his risk of falls and injuries. Your total muscle health is reflected in your hands. The rest of your body is probably weakening as well if your grasp is. Additionally, maintaining your independence, activity level, and resilience gets more difficult as your strength declines. The good news? It can be rebuilt. You may keep your muscles strong and your grasp firm by performing simple workouts like gripping a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or even carrying small weights. So try your grasp for a moment. Don't dismiss it if your hands feel weaker than they used to or if performing daily duties is becoming more difficult. Because your ability to grasp onto things now may be a predictor of your ability to hold onto life in the years to come. Please let me know in the second remark below if you're still watching this video and finding these ideas helpful. To ensure you don't miss any videos, I advise you to subscribe and turn on the bell if you haven't already. Let's go ahead now. Your capacity to stand on one leg is the third sign. Most people don't consider balance until they begin to lose it. However, one of the best indicators of your life expectancy is your ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds. According to research, those who have balance issues are more likely to sustain accidents, fall, and even endure cognitive deterioration. Conversely, people who are able to stay balanced well into their 70s and beyond typically lead healthier, longer lives. Consider Carol and Nancy, two women in their early 70s. Carol has always been involved. She takes yoga, walks every day, and can raise one foot off the ground for a few seconds without stumbling. Conversely, Nancy hasn't given her balance much thought throughout the years. She needs to hold onto something to keep herself upright because she starts to topple over the moment she tries to stand on one leg. Nancy is unaware that this lack of equilibrium is more serious than a little annoyance. It's an indication that she may be losing her ability to coordinate, strengthen her muscles, and even think clearly. Strong legs, a keen nerve system, and a sound brain are necessary for good balance. It's essential to take action if you find yourself falling more frequently, feeling wobbly when turning fast, or needing to cling to furniture or walls for support. The finest aspect? It is possible to enhance balance. You can regain stability with easy exercises like walking heel to toe, simple Tai Chi, or standing on one foot for a few seconds each day. Take this test now. Raise one foot off the ground and stand up. Can you maintain it without straining for 10 seconds? Don't freak out if not. However, don't disregard it either, because you will be stronger and more stable in the years to come if you put in more effort today to improve your balance. Your sleeping habits are the fourth sign. The quality of your nightly sleep has a significant impact on your life expectancy. Sleep is more than just relaxation. It's when the body heals itself, the immune system gets stronger, and the brain gets rid of pollutants. According to studies, those over 70 who consistently get good sleep have a tendency to live longer and be healthier. But those who have trouble sleeping are more likely to experience heart disease, memory loss, and impaired immunity. Consider Henry and Bill, two guys in their mid-70s. Henry sleeps for about 7 hours every night, has a consistent bedtime, and wakes up feeling rejuvenated. In contrast, Bill experiences restless evenings, waking up several times, tossing and turning, and occasionally having trouble falling asleep at all. Henry's body keeps working properly, his mind stays clear, and his energy levels stay constant over time. However, Bill begins to suffer from daytime exhaustion, mental confusion, and even blood pressure fluctuations, all connected to his deteriorating quality of sleep. Don't ignore it if you have trouble falling asleep, wake up frequently during the night, or feel worn out even after spending hours in bed. Your body is communicating with you. Numerous factors can be connected to poor sleep: stress, eating poorly, not exercising, or even unidentified medical disorders like sleep apnea. The good news? It is possible to enhance the quality of sleep. Simple adjustments can have a big impact, such as cutting back on screen time before bed, maintaining a schedule, getting some natural sunshine in the morning, or avoiding large meals just before bed. Sleep is more than just getting enough rest. It's about maintaining optimal physical and mental health. So, be mindful of your sleeping patterns tonight. It's time to make changes if you wake up exhausted, have trouble falling asleep, or feel like your sleep has changed recently. Because your ability to stay strong and healthy in the years to come may depend on how well you sleep today. Please let me know in the fourth comment below if you're still viewing this video and finding these ideas helpful. To ensure you don't miss any videos, I advise you to subscribe and turn on the bell if you haven't already. We can keep producing high-quality content to educate and uplift you thanks to your support. Let's go ahead now. The fifth sign is your eating habits and appetite. One of the best predictors of your life expectancy after the age of 70 is your diet. A balanced diet and a healthy appetite maintain your body's strength, your immune system's resilience, and your vitality. Conversely, abrupt appetite reduction or unhealthy eating patterns may indicate underlying medical conditions or even hasten the aging process. Think about two 74-year-old women, Margaret and Susan. Margaret consumes a range of fresh, whole foods, enjoys her meals, and keeps her weight stable. She gets a boost of energy throughout the day and enjoys cooking her own meals. But Susan has observed that her appetite has simply diminished. Over the past year, she has inadvertently lost weight, skips meals, and consumes processed foods. She is unaware that her decreased appetite is more than a minor alteration. This is a warning sign that her body might not be getting enough nutrients, which could impair her immune system, weaken her muscles, and slow down her metabolism. In older persons, a diminished appetite is frequently associated with underlying health difficulties, such as hormonal changes, digestive problems, or even early indicators of cognitive loss. Additionally, your body begins to break down muscle when you don't eat enough, which increases your chance of falling and being sick. It's critical to take action if you've observed changes in your eating patterns, such as feeling full too quickly, losing interest in food, or experiencing unexpected weight loss. Staying full isn't the only aspect of eating healthily after 70. It all comes down to providing your body with the nourishment it requires to operate correctly. Don't disregard a waning appetite. Concentrate on eating full, nutrient-dense foods, and drink plenty of water. It can be a sign from your body that something needs to be looked at. So ask yourself, do you still like eating? Do you consume enough fiber, protein, and good fats to maintain your physical strength? Or have you observed a decrease in your energy and appetite? Your future strength and independence are directly impacted by the foods you eat today. The sixth sign is your capacity for stress management. After the age of 70, how you respond to stress can reveal a lot about your life expectancy. Chronic stress has an impact on more than simply your mood. It speeds up aging, impairs your immune system, and increases your risk of heart disease. Conversely, those who are adept in stress management typically maintain their health, level of activity, and mental acuity long into old life. Consider the 76-year-olds Richard and John. Like everyone else, John has difficulties, unexpected costs, medical emergencies, and family problems. However, he's learned to deal with them in a cool, collected manner. He takes deep breaths, interacts with people, and avoids thinking about issues for longer than is required. But Richard clings to stress. He feels overwhelmed by minor annoyances, worries about things he cannot control all the time, and frequently gets caught up in negative thought patterns. His body eventually becomes worn out by this ongoing tension. His energy levels decline, his sleep quality deteriorates, and his blood pressure increases. Prolonged stress causes inflammation, which has been connected to almost all of the main age-related illnesses, including heart disease and Alzheimer's. Don't dismiss it if you frequently feel tense, irritable, or emotionally spent. You can extend your life by learning stress reduction techniques, such as deep breathing, exercise, mindfulness, or even laughter. When difficulties come up, do you adjust and keep going? Or do you allow stress to take over and you continue to worry? It's not just your mental health that benefits from your ability to remain composed, solve problems, and concentrate on what you can manage. It has a significant impact on your longevity and quality of life. Please let me know in the 6th comment below if you're still viewing this video and finding these insights helpful. To ensure you don't miss any videos, I advise you to subscribe and turn on the bell if you haven't already. We can keep producing high-quality content to educate and uplift you thanks to your support. Let's go ahead now. The 7th sign is your social network. One of the best predictors of your chances of living past 70 is the quality of your connections. People who have strong social ties, whether through friendships, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier lives, according to numerous studies. In contrast, loneliness has been associated with increased risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Consider Barbara and Eleanor, two 78-year-old women. Eleanor's social life is quite active. She enjoys spending time with her family, participates in a local reading club, and keeps in touch with old pals. She finds a sense of connection to others around her, enjoys her chats, and laughs frequently. But Barbara is by herself most of the time. Despite having family, she hardly ever communicates with them, and she has lost contact with many of her acquaintances over the years. As the months go by, she begins to feel lonely. Her mood deteriorates, and her general health starts to deteriorate. Emotional support is only one aspect of human connection. It directly affects bodily well-being. Your body creates chemicals that support general well-being. Your stress levels decrease, and your brain remains engaged when you engage with others. It's time to make a change if you've noticed that you're spending more time alone, avoiding phone calls, or withdrawing from social interactions. Being surrounded by others all the time is not necessary to stay connected. Small actions like getting in touch with an old acquaintance, joining a group with similar interests, or developing the practice of having deep talks can have a big impact. Because the connections you make now not only make you happy, but they also help you stay healthy and live a longer life in the future. Last words. Now that you are aware of these 7 indicators, pause to consider your current situation. Have you observed any minor changes that could be warning signs? Or are you navigating life with courage and self-assurance? The good news is that you can make improvements to the majority of these parameters, including your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social relationships. Your future is not predetermined, and the decisions you make now can significantly affect the number of years you have left to live. Don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time to change if you already know where you need to improve. Get started right away. Increase your walking frequency, build muscle, prioritize getting enough sleep, maintain social connections, and learn stress reduction techniques. The objective is to live better, not just longer, because longevity ultimately refers to the quality of life you have throughout the years you have left, not just the number of years you have left. We appreciate you being here with us today. We would be delighted to hear from you. Tell us about one thing you learned today and how you intend to apply it in your life in the comments section below. We value your opinions, so please feel free to express them. We are greatly inspired and encouraged by reading your remarks. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it entertaining and useful. We can keep producing high-quality content to educate and uplift you thanks to your support. We appreciate your time and hope to see you in the upcoming video.